The dangerous heat this week is also affecting school districts, including Kansas City, Missouri Public Schools. Within the last hour, we heard from the district for the first time about the heat.
Some schools don't have central air, and for buildings that do, the AC is struggling to keep up. The district now staggering its dismissals. Fox 4's Malik Jackson was at that news conference with the superintendent. He's live now from KCPS headquarters. Malik.
Yeah, good evening, John and Lauren. We heard from a very impassioned superintendent of the Kansas City Public Schools, Jennifer Collier. She says that it's the infrastructure of these buildings that caused them to do this. She said it was a decision that they did not want to have to make. She said her staff told her that they were walking through the buildings and some classrooms were reading over 80 degrees yesterday. And she said, most importantly, if we see temperatures like this in the future, it's likely that they will have to do these staggered dismissals again. In the end, this leaves students out of school and parents questioning what to do. Here's dismissal at Central Middle School at 11:50 a.m. And here's the same thing happening at AC Prep less than an hour later. This comes as the district staggers dismissals as the heat takes its toll on the Metro's 8th largest school district.
Who's going to keep the kids? Who's going to pick them up? Who's going to keep them? Do I have enough groceries? Those are probably the first three things that went through my mind.
This Monday late afternoon message sent to parents on the first day of the first week of school. Wade, a mother of 5, Fox 4 had a talk with her between two separate dismissals.
Our schools and schools against parents, like we're all a team. And so I think if we could have worked together to come up with a plan, then that would have created more peace with everybody.
And here is Wade on her way to pick up her last two kids. The change throwing many parents and even the students off guard.
And I feel like being at school for like 3 hours or so, it's like not really worth it.
I'm having to use my PTO potentially to accommodate picking them up in the middle of the day.
Number one, we empathize with that parent, and I know Jamisha Wade personally. It saddens me that that's a position that our parents have to be in.
Dr. Jennifer Collier in an afternoon news conference said this wasn't a decision that the district made lightly. Collier focusing on funding or the lack thereof, saying despite the conditions, whether class was in session or not should never be an issue.
We as a city have to decide that we want to address the needs in this school system around infrastructure. Deciding that we care about the kids who are sitting in our schools today. If we really care about them, then as a city, we have to say it's time to pass a bond.
Now, Dr. Collier did confirm that a part of this decision was because of the bus drivers. A bus driver actually fell ill yesterday due to these conditions that we are seeing. We even asked Collier why this decision was made so late, knowing the issues around infrastructure. She says because they were reluctant to do. They didn't want to cancel. They didn't want to do staggered dismissals on the very first week of school. And we do know that these staggered dismissals will continue through the end of this week. But the expectation that when school starts next Monday, that things are back to normal. John.